Alright guys, just quickly before we start, my video that went out yesterday, I guess you could say that that's my first video on the channel that's been properly edited, or attempted to be anyway. So you're going to have to let us know how you think it went. Was it good? Was it not so good? What I tried to do was just sort of cut out the little travelling sequences and any loading screens and stuff, just so it was like bam, bam, bam. Like, sort of just went straight from one thing to another. So do let us know how it went, and I can do more of it. It's just obviously I need the time and stuff, but if I can record ahead, it's no problem at all. And I don't mind doing that if it makes the quality go up a little bit, so just let us know what you thought. But anyway, let's get into it, guys. Here we go. Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to some more Starfield. I hope you are all doing well. Now, the last time we'd left off, well, there was some very good developments. We have powers now, which I still find kind of crazy. And we came back here and demonstrated those powers to everyone, and I think they were as shocked as I was. All that money can buy, I'm assuming that is the next main story mission. So I'll come back to that. What I am going to do is I'm going to go and report this mission progress. You know, in the last video when we did the stuff with Delgado, we're going to go and report it back.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
I love Vasco. Right, let's go and talk to Commander Ikande. We've made a lot of progress since we last spoke to him.
You're back. So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say Crix's legacy? Please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that any credence. Everyone knows that's just a, I don't know, a myth.
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to myth.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
He got that information because of me, mainly. Yeah, I'm supposed to board a Starliner to steal Galbank archive credentials.
Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there. And let Neva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss. Or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position. No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Well, hopefully I can avoid that. Could be one of those situations where that is unavoidable. Travel to the Siren of the Stars. Alright. I'll see you there, guys. Alright, guys, I managed to skip past all the undocking and all that boring stuff. Here we are. Siren of the Stars. Alright, here we are.
Captain Ash, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play the game in the first place. Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win-win, don't you think? Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dumbrosky. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Okay. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Oh, I see. We're playing this game now. Fine, fine. Well, you might as well turn around and hop back aboard your ship because you're not getting near Dumbrosky without my help.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
Well, it appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. Fine. You want to play it that way, and suit yourself. Dumbrosky's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh god, I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
That didn't bring me dinner jacket. So you barely lift a finger.
Take it easy. I'm just getting you started here. I'm sure you'll come running back to me for help again. This card will allow you to access the Starview Ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dumbrosky, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Neon Street Rat. I haven't even met whoever they are. Oh, is that because didn't I pick with me traits right at the start of the game that I'd get additional dialogue options?
All right, Speedy, take it easy. You're not gonna find that kind of junk aboard a Trident Starliner. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their Starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection, meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canopy.
Oh, I need to discover the...
Frozen, not fresh.
I need to
Pick up
discover the
any dirt on
location
boss?
of this.
What the hell? When I asked you earlier, you said you weren't here for anything else. Not only did you lie to me, but now you're telling me that she sent you after the award alone? Neva must be out of her mind if she thinks she's gonna screw me out of this deal. I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. So tell me, what's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrooke, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrooke, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and kill anyone.
Get back to it. Any luck
Oh,
at the
whoops.
party? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Definitely don't agree with him when he said that getting into the Crimson Fleet's a win-win. You don't get out of that group without dying. It's the only way out.
Captain Lokov is one of the most easygoing CEOs I've ever worked under.
Right, let's have a look around.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping the ship with
Starview Ballroom, here we go. This is where we'll find this woman who knows where the award is, apparently.
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Wow, this place is
An open bar would have been nice,
crazy.
but Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Here for business or pleasure?
I'm looking for Sheila.
The canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Quite a lovely starlight.
So, what brings you aboard? Even if I was offered the award, I wouldn't take it. Can you imagine the security nightmare I'd have to deal with? No, thank you. I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth.
Right, well, they aren't helpful.
Well, that was boring.
Hello? Are you a member of the society?
Where's this Sheila?
The canopy.
What the hell's he doing here? He's just stood there like...
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I certainly hope they decide
Here
to
for
hold
business
all
or
future
pleasure?
society events aboard.
I missed out on the award to someone else last year, so this year I doubled my contributions to the society. Don't forget to do quite a lovely...
Oops.
That's all then? Okay.
The society chat has really outdone herself this time.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
Oh, wait a minute.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at the ship's purse.
If I walk past these, are they gonna...
Regarding security of your staff.
So, what brings you aboard? An open bar would have been nice. That award is such a joke. It's for members of the society to pat their own backs for spending the most money on the cause. Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway. Donations to the society can be debited from my bank account on a monthly basis. I barely have to lift a finger to help. Nice to have met you.
Right, no one's really giving me anything to go on here.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
What about up here?
An open bar would have been nice. But Trident's
That
gal
you
deserves
is
every credit.
Sheila Holbrooke is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it would.
I'm looking for Sheila.
The considerable amounts of cash that Dumbrosky don't. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Oh, he's Larry.
Sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know you? Well, of course you do. Everyone on the Siren knows who I am. I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day. Ah, we're speaking again. Lovely. I can't possibly think of anything I'd rather be doing at this very moment. Have you taken leave of your senses? I will do nothing of the sort. Accost me again, and I will ensure that you regret it for the rest of your miserably short life.
Right, well, he is
I've done
not
this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure
easy to get anything out of. Let's go up to this other objective marker and see what's up here. If I can figure out how to get up there. Oh, here's Sheila, for God's sake.
I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask?
You must be nervous keeping something so valuable in your cabin. And then she goes, no, it's not in my cabin. It's...
In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe.
There you go.
Located at the purser's office. Now,
Thank you very much.
Excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Thank you for telling me exactly where the award is located. Wait, what was that? The other objective? Ask Society.
Tried the canopies? Dumbrosky is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. Nice to have met you.
I think I'm just meant to ask loads of people about him. I think that's the other optional objective.
Quite a lovely starliner.
Hello.
Nothing but
Are
the
you a
best
mem-
for the society.
Yes, he's some kind of a top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. Well, that was boring.
Here for business, or he's been spending a lot of time with Klaudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy
Speak to
the rest-
Klaudia Swist. And she is where exactly? I just didn't know if it would mean I have to go back to New Atlantis, because didn't he say... Oh, no, that was his wife that stays in New Atlantis. So, who is this Klaudia, and where is she?
Please remember to obey all food and safety instructions.
Unless the both objectives are this way, I'm guessing.
Something I need to
Ah, I got it. Right, Klaudia first. We'll do that one first.
On behalf of Trident Luxury Lines, I'd like to welcome you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office.
Oh, this is not the
I'm
objective
Chief
I meant to
Purser
go to.
Murata. How can I be of assistance today?
I'll come back.
Have a safe journey.
Let me go and speak to this Klaudia first.
Sorry, do I know you? Okay, wait, are you seriously... Are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. He gets very jealous. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dumbrosky, all I'm doing is endangering myself.
Here we go, a speech check.
Why would I do that?
Do I go for it straight off the bat? Damn it.
Galbank doesn't have an undercover division. Can we stop playing games and get down to serious business here? What the hell? Dumbrosky has us mixed up with the Crimson Fleet? If
Oh, you are kidding me.
Way to get the information, you wouldn't be dealing. You'd be demanding. You know what? Forget it. The price of doing business by slinging mud is way too steep. What else you got? You're not very bright, are you? I'm a grade C3 exec at Galbank. That means my credentials get me into two places, the front door and the ladies' room. If that's all you really want, you're certainly welcome to them.
Looks like I've got to pay then.
You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me. I'm not gonna tell you. Let's just say that I'd be sent to prison for a long time if Galbank figured it out. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Well, that's fantastic. That I've just given her 2,500 credits and all I got was a name off her. Right, well, looks like I'm stealing this award then.
How may I assist you today? I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Acquire the ES award claim ID.
Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Can't even pick the lock either. Right. How the hell do I get an ID? Let's go and speak to this Gabriel Vera first.
If you have any specific questions, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman. Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
It was worth a try.
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? Yeah, I hope so. Maybe. Need to think about it.
Hang on, let's try the auto persuade.
Maybe we
Nice.
can work something out. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Oi, oi. Right, I'll go and grab that. Let me just talk to this guy.
Hello.
Okay?
You here for the charity
that was
event?
a hell of a jump.
Oh, I'm afraid that's a bit outside my wheelhouse. I work for UC Security, so I don't think I could be of much help. I have nothing to do with Galbank. Klaudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off. Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, what do you think people will believe?
Right, well, I'm going to steal the award first. What will she say though if I...
Glad to have you aboard. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Will she not like reporters or something?
This is something I'd like to discuss.
Oh my god, she's looking right at me. I want to see if I can just... There we go. Yoink.
Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare. I find that to be rather surprising. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind? Well, good. I'm pleased to hear that. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone. Perhaps. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall. Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere? Perhaps. We'll need more data to be sure. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery. The pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
I always thought it was be-all, end-all, not end-all, be-all.
Oh, well, thank you. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
Sarah is like the most stereotypical English person ever. The way that she talks, I promise we don't all sound like that. Me being a case in point.
If you have any specifics, please speak to one of the crews attendants.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. It's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dumbrosky, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Gal Bank, now will it? There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Ballroom. Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his station as usual. Have fun with that guy, he's a real piece of work. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Everything you need is inside. Go do something useful, okay?
Cheeky bastard.
An open bar would have been nice.
Jetpack damaged or something?
Right, where's this? Oh.
Hold up. This area is off limits to passengers. Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you? Oh, sorry. That area is off limits. No exceptions.
Well, I'm not paying my own money.
Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Whatever you do, don't break anything, or I'll be out of a job.
Disable the life support system.
There's some heavy security protecting this area, but judging from this is the right control. Certainly makes sense.
May I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Plans coming together.
Well, it appears that we've definitely ruined the party. Everyone's gone.
Our security team would appreciate it if you'd please shelter your
Can you believe the
I was
size
wondering
of
if
this
you were the
cabin?
cause of the
It's
ship-wide
large enough
emergency.
to accommodate a family of 12.
It's time you stop playing
What a
games
ridiculous waste
and
of
tell me
space.
why you're here.
Oh, do I not mention either? No. If I mention UC and I'm undercover, he's also kind of authority, so... God, I might regret this.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence? Klaudia said that. You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dumbrosky's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fly. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. Dumbrosky had the authorization to wipe out records on Galbank's system without raising any red flags. I let Klaudia talk me into that. She said she had him wrapped around her finger. Apparently, she was wrong.
I'm gonna have to pay him again.
Oh, I've got everything you're gonna need. This is a one-stop shop for you. We're talking a slate loaded with dates, account numbers, ID scans, even an audio recording. It was my little insurance policy in case the shit hit the fan. There's a solid enough trail here to send Dumbrosky straight to jail.
I'm gonna have to do it. Ikande told us no bloodshed.
At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dumbrosky to run, because if you don't kill him...
Right, time to confront Dumbrosky.
The Siren of the Stars is now in emergency.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Klaudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion.
Au contraire, my misguided friend. There's a bargain that needs to be hammered out, and you will listen to the facts before we proceed. First, it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I see. Well, that certainly places a damper on our negotiations. Perhaps I can hasten my diatribe to temper your violence-ridden contribution. In blunt terms, you have compromising materials about me in your possession. The only thing I have to offer in return are my Galbank credentials. I assume that's what you've been angling for all along?
Oh, do get on with this. There's only so long I can stand being in the presence of this pig.
Quite a shame that you need to resort to blackmail to...
I need to make my money back.
However,
the captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
to your
Please
addition.
report to your cabins
It
in
appears
orderly
we've reached
fashion
an accord.
and remain there
until you
Wait, I'm
receive
sorry.
further
Let me
instructions.
simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates. Good day.
I recognise his voice, but I don't know where from. He gave us 3,300 back, so I'm only down 1,700 now. I paid 2,500 to Vera, and I paid 2,500 to Klaudia.
Well, looks like everything worked out, just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got the job done. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? I usually have a nose for these things, but in your case, it's a mystery. Very frustrating. Whatever the case may be, it's apparently worth risking your life over. That's telling me it involves a lot of money. That also means I want in. Of course. I understand completely. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Gilbert.
Until you receive further instructions.
Yeah, I'm a bit short in that department myself. Perhaps I can pay you back later in some other way. Just look for me on the key, and I'll see what I can do. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'd be aboard the key.
Yeah, what is it?
Proceed to New Atlantis. Right. Well, I'll see you there, guys.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Alright, here we are, back in New Atlantis. I managed to nick a couple of digi-picks on my way out. No one saw.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies ships and chances.
Enter the Galbank archives. Commercial district.
Wow.
Talk to Representative Chisholm. Let's do one thing at a time. Deal with the guard.
Hello. Welcome to the the Galbank Archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dumbrosky. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. Got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. There we go. Have a wonderful day.
He was acting a bit shifty like, wasn't he? Don't know if I believe him.
What is it?
Wait, I didn't even know this was like machine pistol. What the hell? We dealt with the ambush. Must be another one somewhere. Still another enemy? Oh, he's there. This pistol's unreal. Recover information regarding Galbank's lost transport. Well, we know why that guard was acting all shifty now. He must have been tipped off ahead of me coming. Serendipity. Legacy. Prosperity. Supremacy. Make sure there's nothing else to say. Oh, he's gone. That's no surprise.
I have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first. Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless. Well, the position didn't last long. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own. No. This is important. I need to tell you this. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship. But I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight. I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do.
This is like such a sad story, and there's like elevator music playing in the background.
You're sorry. For me? If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I could handle command, my crew would have had more time to escape. Yes, they expected to serve on the best ships with the best captains. The crew of the Dauntless had to settle for me. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal. I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial. Bad luck. That sounds familiar. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? This time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us. After everything you've heard, all my stories, you still have faith. No one's ever cared about me this much. Not even Aja.
Is this turned into like a romantic, is this going down a romantic route?
I'm counting on that. Look, I think I've said all I can handle for now. Thank you for being there, for listening to me when I needed it the most. I'll never forget this. I promise.
Alright. Right, I think our objective now is to go to the key, so I'll see you when I get there, guys. This is the first time I'm coming back here since I've got that 500 credit bounty on my head, so I literally don't know what's going to happen.
The key acknowledging fleet vessel. Welcome home.
Well, no one's stopped me yet. But it did say when I travelled to the system that I had a bounty on my head, so I don't know where I go to get rid of it.
Integrity looks good.
Or what's going to happen, but we're about to find out.
You might be interested in.
Good day, Captain.
No one's stopped me yet.
You don't cross the fleet without
here we
paying
go.
the price. Credits or blood?
Oh yeah, you want blood? Come and take it and I'll just wipe everyone out on the key.
Next time, think before you betray your own.
I only fucking pickpocketed someone, chill out. Get off your high horse.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to write another.
Right, elevator. Speak to Bog. One thing at a time.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, Neva, you've made your point. Well, since you're vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's leg. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
EM-class? Impossible. There isn't a ship in operation that can navigate that type of interference.
Don't know that one, huh? Well, pick up your pencil. There's gonna be a test on this later. EM-class means the planet is giving off a ridiculously high amount of electromagnetic radiation. We're talking off the charts here. Fly your ship anywhere near one of these death traps, and you'll blow every single circuit on your ship. You'd be dead in space. Get it?
Yeah, side note, I actually saw people complaining that you couldn't fly and, like, land on gas giants and stuff. Like, yeah, people really seriously are that stupid.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Creeks hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade. We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called the ComSpike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and listen. Rook, I want you and Neva to put your heads together and get us that ComSpike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the ComSpike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Best we can. What are you, 5?
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right, let's get this over with. Follow me.
Got something for me?
Follow Neva. I hate when the NPCs walk so slow.
You wanna kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Bogs in the funk. That'd kill any mood.
Oh my god, come on.
Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves.
I'm waiting for you.
We call UCC staff sharks.
Give the ES award to Neva.
All right.
Oh, I
Let's
nicked
get
it
right
for
to
you.
it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed? Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. But that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do.
3,000's not bad.
So let's get to it. Better get a move on before Dale sees
Right.
you slacking.
Report mission progress on the UC Vigilance. Right, guys, you know the score. I'll see yous there. Alright, here we are. Time to speak to Ikandia again. Or Sia, as our best known.
Pardon.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume? Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Doft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world. It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
He's kept ahead of SysDef. I don't admire him, but you have to admit he's been clever. Yeah.
Call it whatever you like. It doesn't change the fact that Delgado is still a murderer. Your best buddy has killed every single one of our previous informants.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal. They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
Right, we're doing well with this quest line. Meet Neva and Jasmine on the key. Right, we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is this main quest, All That Money Can Buy. So that's speaking to Walter in the lodge. So I'll see you there.
A lot of us.
Alright, here we are. Back at the lodge. Time to speak to Walter. Progress this main story along.
wonder if any discovery reports have come in while we were away.
I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning. It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. Ah, yes, you're intimately familiar with the area. No need to sugarcoat that. It's going to be treacherous, but I'm hoping our combined talents will be able to handle it.
With all those megacorps and bean counters on Neon, you should feel right at home, Walter.
What do you say? I just need a ride to Neon, we talk to a few of your fellow Neon citizens, and then we're back for drinks. To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able.
Happening with his beard?
Where to begin? That temple? The hell was that? I've been from one end of the settle systems to the other more times than I could count. But I've never, and I mean never, encountered something like that. Who built it? Why? So many questions. That's a good word for it. And what you can do? I am not a scientist, not in the least. But that ability, power, it's just plain scientifically impossible. And there you have it. Forget about me, how are you? I mean, whatever happened, it could have deep physiological effects. I hope not mental. And even if everything's perfect, still, I can't imagine what's going through your head. Smart. Staying focused. The other Constellation members are gonna lose their minds once they hear about this. Assuming they even believe us.
Well, okay, fine. Let's see what he says.
What's he on about?
You have a second? Sam and I were just having a, discussion, and I wanted someone else's input.
Sometimes the characters talk to me as if we're not, like we're not at that point in the story. Do you get what I mean? Like, Sam was there, like, oh, the rest of the Constellation members or whatever's not going to believe this, but, like, they all already have seen me do it. I don't know, it's a bit weird.
Say that you and I have now both been cornered, but sure.
I'd like to, you know, get in shape, do some working out. So I asked Vladimir for some tips, and he basically said weightlifting was a bad idea.
Are you sure that's what he said, or is it just what you heard?
Anyway, so I wanted to get Sam's opinion on it, and he pretty much said the same thing.
Okay, since now you've been fully roped into this, let's all just take a step back. I had simply pointed out that if you take a look at Mateo, weightlifting isn't necessarily the first thing that comes to mind. I was wondering whether there might be a better option for him, and just sort of musing in general about the idea of sticking to things you're inclined to, versus going out and trying something completely new. Well, what's your take on it? You think it's better to stick to what you know, or to take any opportunity to try something that's maybe outside your comfort zone?
That's a good point.
Well, there you have it.
That's what I've been saying! Anyway, thanks. I think I'm gonna try it. And don't worry, I'll be sure and ask Vladimir for pointers.
Hey, we'll support you no
matter. I took a risk doing this. Look where we are now. Right. Travel to Neon. I think I'll just leave this part in because we've never been to Neon. Volai. Here we go.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship.
Acquire the power on Volai Epsilon. I do need to change my ship as well, to be fair. Neon discovered. So this is Neon City, eh? Mini version of Night City. Anyone? Cyberpunk. We'll be playing that at the end of this month.
Nah, smell that? Construction, incense, industrial chemicals of every kind. But they still can't get rid of the odor of chasm mass. Quite true, but also opportunity. Our opportunity. We need to stop by the Stroud-Eklund offices. There are certain authorization procedures when large funds are being transferred, even for something like this.
Check in at Stroud-Eklund HQ.
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead. It's probably designed to suck the credits directly from your pocket.
Wait, am I supposed to... Am I meant to do anything here?
Word is the Borealis, you know? DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped in.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was the plan, Michelle? Smuggle the Aurora into Kiel City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right? Come on, can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayo's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go. Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A and B, B and E, or heaven forbid, an MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry about a VOP, am I right?
New around here? Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora. After all, you don't want to end up like Nishar, do you? Well, things change, and you appear to have been off-world for a while, so let me refresh your memory. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed, if necessary.
All right.
Good. Then you won't have any problems from me. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested, fined, and jailed for participating in such a transaction. Perfect. All right then, that's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along. Move along.
Neon up the platform. Oh yeah, serious Night City vibes. Applied for a job.
Well, with all signs pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes, of course.
So many, like, mini objectives for us to do.
Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3. He'd be able to provide enough. I've heard that Benjamin...
Yeah, here we go. Stroud-Eklund Corporate HQ.
Stroud-Eklund makes some of the finest ships in the settled systems. I'd love to get a look at their operations.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Mrs. Issa.
Joe, we continue from last time. The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake? Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding. I see my partner has brought a labor dispute to my office.
No, I did not. Look, this isn't the time or the place.
I disagree. I don't see a reason we can't have this discussion. I won't belittle your position with some speech about how Stroud-Eklund pays people more than average, or our years of charitable contributions. The fact is, the invisible hand of the market does not give out its gifts equally. We are literally in a tower, standing above the streets of the city. The metaphor isn't lost on me.
Acting as if it's like fucking Gotham City or something.
No, I won't. Stroud-Eklund, its people, its employees, its partners, its investors, they are who I care about, not the entirety of Neon. I wish I could say I was a better person, and that I would gladly martyr myself and my company for a better tomorrow. But I am not, and I won't.
At least she's honest.
Left your bank account off of that list, Issa.
Don't let that cold air fool you. I've seen her move mountains for others.
If my partner is done undermining my position, why doesn't he tell me just how you two met?
Merely pointing out your finer qualities, Issa. And my colleague here is from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. Yes?
Get to the point.
Why are you here, Walter? The board meeting isn't for a while. Our vacations aren't coming up either.
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astral Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? Exactly. You can see how removed my husband is from the groundwork if he's overlooked something so obvious.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them.
And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you.
Thanks. Ask about security, investigate the cellar. Alright.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
No, I might as well start it, yeah, to be fair.
It's party time! Get zoned and have fun!
What the fuck?
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale.
You're alright.
Oh, no. Drugs are for street gangs and junkies. Aurora is on an entirely different level. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted, transcendent experience. Only problem is that won't fit on the package. Here, we'll take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it, can you really put a price on pleasure? The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive.
Let's see if I can get him down a bit.
Huh. You work for Stroud-Eklund? Well, perhaps something could be arranged.
Oh, why is it blue? Oh, because that's
a compelling argument from a city native.
Nice.
Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested.
Aye, give us 1,000, so that's spot on.
Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Come back soon.
That's spot on, that. Check the door controls. Wait, what am I doing?
Stay out of trouble, or we'll...
Yes, ma'am. Oh, nice. And Digipick. Let's go. Aye, aye. Add a new user. Approved hand signal will allow use to lock door to VIP lounge. Alright, okay.
See what kind of information you can get off of that.
Right, we've got one more thing to do. I like this place, like. Spaceport Terminal.
Fully stocked and ready to sell. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Siegert makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Information isn't usually free. Ugh, damn cyber runners. Always cutting into my business. I try to be. Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you.
Search the seller's sleep crate. God, there's so many people. Is it in there, yeah? Alright, time to put my skills to the test again. That one. That's right. Gosh. Interesting. Leave you with a near zero balance in your account. God, I feel like that sometimes.
Too bad I can't squeeze any more.
Right, back to Walter.
Kill for a cup of coffee right now.
Loading times are so good in this game.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders relax. They're taut.
We're on to something remarkable. Maybe what I've always dreamed of.
I can tell. I can see your mind racing.
I haven't even stopped to ask you how you're doing.
I'm fine. The board complains. I assure them. There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
I don't.
Am I just some useless stargazer? You would have been better off marrying a Hope or a Tayo, someone who could be with you at every meeting.
Oh, don't go on about that again. Needing you isn't the same as wanting you. And I'd much rather want my partner than need them. Less complicated.
Now, I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company and drive me out.
It's how I show my love.
Not talk now.
How are the preparations coming? To the Astral Lounge and our cellar. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation. Just in case. Good luck, all of you.
What a strange relationship those two have. But who am I to judge? I'm just a lonely space traveller. You got there quick.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers.
Code phrases? My goodness, Walter, I think you're taking this espionage business a little too seriously.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
Great, so I've got to find them. Look for people with a briefcase. That's a bag. Oh, what about you? No? I'm assuming it means they're not necessarily on this floor. Maybe? No.
Was stronger than I thought.
That's what you said 2 drinks ago. Maybe you should slow down.
Yeah, probably time to officially switch to water.
Gotta stay hydrated, right?
You said it. Plus, I have to meet up with my parents tomorrow. Got to look presentable.
Yes?
Howdy.
I'm always careful never to overdo it.
I can't even talk to them. Oh, are you the guy?
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking?
Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
Well, hey, found him.
Take it easy.
I just saw Arcilla walk by. Good job. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. This'll be fun. I find matching wits with the neon underworld to always be invigorating.
Alright, negotiate for the artifact. Well, I do have good persuasion skills, and actually, that reminds me, while I'm on, I think I have a skill point, and yes, 30% chance to increased success. I should have really bought that earlier because I passed like a couple of speech challenges. And then the final one, I've got a 50% increased chance, so that's unreal. I want that as soon as possible. I want that, and I want the lock picking, and they what I normally always go and max out first in games like this, so I'll be happy when I get both of them.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized.
Oh, I've hacked the door so I can lock it as well, didn't I?
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. Flexing the muscles already, huh? Fine.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Right to the T.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in?
Oh yeah, I could lock them in.
What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
Well, that's how you do it without getting robbed.
High-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home, shall we?
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Oh, who are you?
Ah, Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you?
Alright, here we go.
Not happening.
Shit.
Hold on. Let's keep Neon Security out of this. I'm listening. Huh. All right. But Nicolaus Slayton isn't a man you want after you. Good luck with that.
Sending our men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We better get off the planet quickly.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get this back home.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few
Oh,
palms.
no.
Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicolaus is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Oh, brilliant. Managed to execute the plan down to a T, and we've still been trapped. Still hasn't gone our way. Slayton Aerospace. Alright, better be careful here.
Hoping to get a meeting?
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. No, he isn't. We weren't expecting a VIP to come through today. Let me just run a few checks. Maybe I could squeeze you in.
Nice.
Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Yeah, thanks. Well, we made it. We got through the speech challenge. Executive level.
Wait. This clearly isn't an
Is he alright there, Sarah?
He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine, then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on.
Oh my word. Stealth time.
That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork.
Oh. Yoink. Thank you very much.
There's a vent above you. Just climb up.
We are not used to anything like this in Bethesda RPGs. I am loving all the parkour and... Oh, what was the caution? The guard below me, maybe. Stay off the vents.
The room below you is clear. Drop down. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now.
How can I hear something like...
Don't go through the door at the end yet. There's a robot stalking the hall.
Wait, which door am I doing?
Wait. It's walking down the hall. Go now, straight across to the door.
Oh, that's so annoying because there was an advanced door that I was gonna...
All the way to the end.
I was gonna pick. But then I might get caught. So I'm just gonna play it safe. And do as Issa tells us. Is this the end or is there one more? Can I go?
Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters.
That thing can't detect us, can it? Yeah, but it can't do anything, can it? It's just a little shitty cleaning thing.
Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now.
Oh yeah, as if they couldn't see me doing this. Oh no, they're looking the other way. I was gonna say...
You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise.
Oh, I've gone past it. My bad. Oh, is it just out and in?
Almost there. Door on the right.
Trusting you here, Issa.
There's the door. It should take you outside.
Outside? You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Wow, that was mental. Climb the trade tower. Still security though. Shit!
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rooms.
I'm off me.
Not worth dying over.
Right, the meter's going down.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
It's a smart decision, one that I fully support.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
I have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably...
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. Same old song, huh? You know how this works. Just make up your mind.
I don't need to tell you this, but we don't need to kill him. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all. And we got what we wanted.
I won't kill him.
Thank you.
You have no idea how lucky you are, Musgrove. If it was up to me, I'd have fed you to the wolves.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
Really? All that for that? Can't believe it. Whoops. How do I get out? This way.
Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Tevin Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want to get somewhere.
Talk to Tevin Anastas. There's so many objectives to do, it's mental. It's quite overwhelming at times, but it's a good thing. Always a good thing. Rather have more to do than less. They impounded my prison shuttle.
But this ship is starting to feel like home.
Right.
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think? I agree. This life suits both of us, don't you think?
I'd prefer digging up the artifacts rather than prying them from the hands of greedy industrialists. But at least we have another in our possession.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Oh God, that was terrible. Take off from Neon. Yeah, take off while we can.
Orbital insertion completed.
You hold something you have no right to. My people have killed.
Oh my God, who's this now?
I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Ridiculous. You have no right to dictate what we can or cannot do with the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on.
Grav jump to anywhere. I'm gone, mate. Back to Alpha Centauri. Oh, these can chase us. See yous.
Hell of a... Absolutely. We have much to discuss.
Right, let's get this done. Get this artifact put back, I'm guessing.
Perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
How is Neon? Are you okay? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table.
Right. Well, I tell you what. I'm gonna... Wait, hang on.
That material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
Oh no, I'll finish this bit off.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn, demanding we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rome.
I very much doubt that.
We're ignoring the obvious here. A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Just because we can't ID it, doesn't mean it's not one of ours. It's got shields, engines, all the usual settled systems tech.
I don't mean to judge your grasp of material engineering, but I've never seen a starship built out of whatever that is. Although I bet if you put that ship hull and an artifact under the same lens, you'd get a match.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Hey, Cap.
Right, well, time to add the artifact to the collection. I don't like it when it does that close on my face.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slow.
Starborn. It sounds so cool. Dragonborn. Stay on brand. Right, I think we'll leave it there for now, guys. We've been going for quite a while. I'm really enjoying this game. I can't say enough about it. It's so good. And I'm not going to rush through it like I keep saying. We're just going to see how we feel, and we'll do whatever comes up and what we think's best. But on that note, thank you so much for watching. As always, guys, if you could drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, I'd really appreciate it. And I hope wherever yous all are, yous are having a wonderful day. And I'll see yous on the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.